Our theme for today is God hears the cry of the oppressed, and our story comes from the book of Exodus, beginning at the end of Exodus chapter 2, verse 23, through Exodus 3, verse 10. During that time, the king of Egypt died. The Israelites groaned in their slavery and cried out, and their cry for help because of their slavery went up to God. God heard their groaning, and he remembered his covenant with Abraham and Isaac and with Jacob. So God looked on the Israelites and was concerned about them. Now Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian. And he led the flock to the far side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him in flames of fire from within a bush. Moses saw that though the bush was on fire, it did not burn up. So Moses thought, I will go over and see this strange sight, why the bush does not burn up. When the Lord saw that he had gone over to look, God called to him from within the bush, Moses, Moses. And Moses said, Here I am. Do not come any closer, God said. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground. Then he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. At this, Moses hid his face because he was afraid to look at God. The Lord said, I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I have heard them crying out because of their slave drivers, and I am concerned about their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them from the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land into a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey, the home of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and Jebusites. And now the cry of the Israelites has reached me, and I have seen the way the Egyptians are oppressing them. So now go, I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. One of the things we hear in this passage very clearly is that God hears the cries of the oppressed. And while their suffering may endure for a while, the story of the Exodus tells us that those who are suffering, those who are oppressed, their cries and prayers are heard by God, and God will intervene and God will act. And so for us as people of faith, one of the things we need to remember is that God is on the side of the oppressed. God is on the side of those who are hurting, like the Israelites were when they were being abused as slaves in Egypt. So it's important for us as people of faith to intercede for those who are oppressed, both to pray for them and to seek to act as God's instruments on their behalf to deliver them and to bring them justice.